Hi, everybody. Um, Today I'm going to be talking about some tips and some techniques for sampling in FL Studio. This may work for other DAWs. A DAW is FL Studio or Logic or something you make music on. Um, so this may work for other DAWs, but this is the one that I use, FL Studio. So, all right. I'm going to share my screen here. Let's see, share screen. Okay, here we are. Hi, everybody. So first, let's get a sample. I like to go to YouTube to MP3. That's just one way to do it, but so here we do. Here we go. Let's open up FL Studio. And this is me and my little brother. So say we have a sample that we want. And for this, for getting a sample, I thought I already downloaded that. For getting a sample, I recommend something that you just like. You know, like when you hear something, you're like, man, or woman, or person, or being, I just like that. You know. So so to open up a sample, go to FL Studios. Let's say you have one. So I have this one right here. It's a chop that I made earlier. You get it, you drag it to this thing right here. Boom. That didn't seem to work. You open, okay, here's foolproof. You open it up and then, oh, it's gone. Oh gosh. Okay, you can drag and drop. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is you come here and let's see. You go to here and you pick a sample. You can do it from load sample. That'll open up like, different things. So you can pick a sample. Let's just pick a random one. Let's go with Barbie girl, blessing. Let's go with blessing. What is this? Let's see. Some piano. That's good for this. So I recommend listening to the whole thing. Like say it's something you know already. You don't have to listen to it again, but if you don't, you want to hear it, you want to find that part you like. For making beats, for making music, you want to find that part you just are drawn to, like maybe you play it over and over. So I also do a lot with intros because intros are they're usually one thing, and that's good for sampling. Um, because if it's if it's not too many things, too many different sounds, you can use it as versatility, yeah. So I like that little intro. I like that intro right there. Let's make it bigger. Do this, and then let's highlight it. See how? Let's loop it. I like that. I like that. So let's open up our pattern. Bada um, bada bing is one option here. That's just a joke. Bada bing. Okay. So you drag it to. You can replace the kick. This might be called sampling for beginners. And hey, I've done it for years. I'm still a beginner. You know what I mean? Like, I'm experienced, but there's so much. There really is. So I'm youthful in my learning. Let's just drag it above the kick. So here we have a sample. Normalize it to make it louder. Boom. Let's do that. So let's put it. Let's see how it goes. So one thing is, so you want to get it to fit, right? I like to do this. You speed it. Oh, wow, that's fast. See how it fits? Because I sped up the tempo so it fits and it's like perfectly, you know. But you can, hey, say you want to leave a little space. Let's experiment, you know? There's little space. It's different. It creates a different dynamic, a different feel. So one thing I want to point out is if it's, let's say it's like overlapping, right? That sounds good. You know what I mean? That sounds good. But say you want it to not overlap. You do this. This is one thing I learned. Click here again. So now I'll do this. Now that's like an irreversible thing. I don't even know how to get that so it does overlap again. But you can do this. If you really want to, you can do this. So you created that sound. You just brought it up to a new these might be channels. I think they're channels. But so let's see if it doesn't overlap now. So now we have one that doesn't overlap and one that does overlap. And there's lots of things you can do here. We can reverse this. We can play them together. What does that sound like? There's a lot, there's a lot you can do. This is a little intro to sampling. I'm going to put this out on my YouTube channel. A lot of my, I'm not going to advertise. I'm not going to advertise right now. Go have fun sampling. It's a little intro. If you have any questions, leave any comments. You can message me. You're allowed to message me. I'm not sure how to use YouTube. This is my first tutorial. So, I want to show you time stretching. So let's clone this because we like this. So we want to keep it. Let's clone it. You clone it, you can keep what you like. Clone it, boom, make a new. Let's clone this too. Just clone everything. Clone, clone, clone. I know this is a little more complicated. Basically what I'm doing is I'm creating it so like I like what I had so I can go back. I'm basically saving it. So this is this again. We can sing over that, we can have drums, we can add strings, we can cry, you know what I mean? Let's just cry. And then so we're gonna come back to this. This is the reverse. I want to show you this real fast. Time stretching. So there are a couple ways to manipulate this that there are. There are many ways, but this is a couple of them. You can come down and you can change it. So you right click, by the way, on Macs it's control click to delete. So yeah, you can do that and this will change the pitch. And then sometimes you can do cool things with that, honestly, like say you have it like this. I know it's repetitive sometimes. But say you want to like experiment with just this, you can layer these, What is this gonna sound like? Not very good. So it might not be the right. interesting. And you can do cool things with that. I've done cool things with that before. That's one option. And then lastly, I'm going to get into time stretching. So there's a lot you can do with the actual Edison. Edison is um, sampler basically, but I do most of it with these little guys. And to get here, you click on it, and this is a little menu. So let's experiment with. So it's fun. It's a little cool thing. There are options. That's what I hope I communicated here. There are options. Um, all right. So that's sampling. I could have cut this video off early. I might edit it, but I'm not. We'll see. We'll see. All right. That's everybody. Have fun sampling. I love you. Oh wait.